Hey guys, it's Autumn Rio with MamaChallenge.com, and I am coming to you today from the Academy Sports and Outdoors here in Rockwall, Texas, and they literally just opened the door. So you can kind of see behind me, these are the people who braved the horrible conditions of, let's say 70, 75 degrees last night to get in line for a chance to win some of the great giveaways they have going on. So first, the first 250 got Academy t-shirts. There'll be 100 people who will be able to get a Yeti Rambler, and then there's 2 lucky guests this morning. They're going to be able to win a Yeti. Let's see, it's one of these really great, the Yeti Hopper 220. So I actually spoke with a gentleman this morning, and he came from Terrell, and he's been here since about 3 o'clock this morning. So he hopes that he can get that cooler so he can add it to his collection. So he's pretty excited. So we've got lots of folks here that are going to be coming out for the giveaways, but don't worry if you're not able to make it out this morning and you're just waking up and tuning into us and you're sitting with your coffee at home or sitting at work on your smartphone, because we're going to tell you a couple of different ways that you can get in on all the fun and action that we have going on today. But first, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of this Academy store. So come along with me as I show you some of the really cool things that you're going to want to look out for, some really great buys, some of my favorites, because literally after I leave here today, my husband, who's actually here and being the cameraman for me today, and I are heading out to Oklahoma to do a little bit of camping. So we literally are going to get done with all the fun, load up our cart as well with all of our camping gear and everything we need for Broken Bow this weekend, and then come out and head to Oklahoma. So hope you guys are going to join us. And like I said, I've got a giveaway as well for a $100 gift card that you'll be able to bring out to Academy to go find your own special Best Buys this weekend. So stay with us. So let's start here, our first little tour. Now this, of course, is our the sunglass area, which is personal favorite of mine. I think my husband's already picked out a pair here. He's liking these Ray-Bans, right? These are the ones that he was looking out for. We never not have sunglasses with us, so that's kind of one of our special things, but I love the fact that you can get those right in the store. And of course, there's all this other great stuff as well. So you can see some of these stereos. These are like your Bluetooth and things, so whether you need those for the boat, the cabin, or some of the bigger ones. And I'll show you in a little while. There was one up there. They've got a great buy right now. It's like for $199 for this awesome outdoor speaker, and it can charge up your phone. It's waterproof. I mean, it's like everything you need for your outdoor music entertainment. And like I said, it's less than $200, so that's a huge deal. But that's just some of the stuff they've got coming up this weekend. Of course, they've got all this workout equipment, but right now, when the temperatures are the way that they are this weekend, as well as they are here in Texas, you don't want to be indoors, right? You want to be out there enjoying things and doing things. But you've got everything you need here, your bicycles, your treadmills, your ellipticals, and you can try those things before you buy, because that's a lot of the reason that we like coming out to Academy with our families, because you literally can get in the middle of things. You can go and touch it and feel it and experience it. And of course, my favorite thing, which is ask questions. So guys, if y'all have any questions this morning and you see something that you like, let us know. I'm going to try to come and pull up here if any of you have any comments. And anytime that you make a comment is also going to give you an entry for our giveaway. So you're going to have a couple of different ways that you can enter for that gift card. So if you're up, I know it's a little hard, it's just 8 o'clock in the morning, but go ahead and join us. Ask those questions. Tell me, hey, if I love that pair of shoes, can you tell me how much they are or what brand they are? We're happy to help this morning. So consider us your personal Academy Sports and Outdoor shopper. So there are several golf courses located here in Rockwall, and why wouldn't there be? It's a beautiful place. But they have all of this golf equipment. So you've got your shirts, you've got, of course, all your different poles, drivers, everything, socks. I mean, stuff I really don't even know about golf because I am not the golfer. My son is. So he's just turned 9. So he considers himself like the next Jordan Spieth. Maybe not so much yet, but of course you can come out here. So whether you're an amateur like he is, or it's something that you do. Oh, look, hold on. So she won. Look, we've got one family over here who won the Yeti. So it is a real deal. It's not something they just advertise, because they've got their Yeti in hand. So it pays to get in line for a couple of hours. I mean, kind of feels like, Black Friday around here with all those giveaways. So I can't wait to see who the other winner is. But as you can keep on seeing, you've got all your equipment here. And let's go over and look because I know I love my son, but he already lost his driver. So I have to come and try to figure that out. So I'm gonna have to bring him out and come and look. But as you can see here, they even have a little putting green. You literally have all the different things. I don't even know what all these things are for, but for those of you that enjoy golf or want to enjoy golf, this is a great place to go ahead and kind of start that new hobby. As you can see here, so let me see, honey, what's this one called? This is when I would ask Jackson, yeah, what's the putter called? Exactly, he tells me all the different names and stuff. So you can sit here, they've got a little green, you can make sure that it's got the right size, and of course you've got all your different price points. And I think that's what's, great about this, is that, when you go online and you type in, I need a driver, it's gonna send you to all these different places, and you don't always know, here's what my budget is and here's what I'm looking at, but I don't even know necessarily what I need. And that's where you get to come out to Academy and ask them those questions. Ask them, what is it that I'm looking for, that you only have a couple of years of experience or you're just starting off. So like this US Kids Golf, that's exactly what we got my son whenever he started golfing, and it comes with everything you need. And then of course, as you get a little bit more experienced, then you add more stuff to your bag. At least that's what I've been told. So let me see, I don't think we have any questions yet, but I don't blame you folks, because I know it's a little early in the morning. So let me see there. We've got a couple of you, so give me a couple of hearts, love, all that kind of good stuff. So I just know that a couple of you are online watching me. So I'm looking at you too. And then let's go move on to the next section, because I think, even though this is like prime golfing season, it is also an area where you can find everything else you need. So if you keep on going here, you've got your shirts, you've got all that kind of fun stuff. There we go. You can find everything you need for baseball. So baseball's definitely, and we've all got, your favorites, but I know a lot of the little leagues. And then the next season is going to come up, because what happens when back to school starts? That's 2-a-days, because it's football country, right? So you've got everything that you need here, of course, for those sports as well. So instead of waiting to like the night before to come out and get those things, why don't you come out now, get all your equipment that you're going to need for 2-a-day. So if you look down here, you've got your helmets, you've got your shirts, you've got everything here, and of course you've got your mitts here. So if you're a baseball fanatic, you've got the equipment that you need, as well as here's even the shoulder pads. Yeah, you got all your pads, all that kind of fun stuff. The stuff that thankfully we don't have to worry about quite yet, but I know is a coming soon one day when they start to ask those things like, hey, I want to play that. So you've got everything that you need here, and as you can see, there's a lot of folks here. That's exactly what they're doing. They're looking at it, and all you have to do is pull it off the wall and put it on your hand, and then if you have some questions, just ask somebody. So gotta love that. But let's keep on going, because there is a lot more to see. Now I'm more likely, rather than to use all this stuff, there's the seats, because everybody could use a seat, because those bleachers, we all know, aren't necessarily the most comfortable thing, especially if you're going to be spending a couple of hours there. So grab those. Now here is probably one of my very favorite sections here in Academy, and that of course is the shoe section. So I always thought that, coming out to Academy, you're coming in for running shoes, right? That's not necessarily the case. They've got everything here in this store, and for all ages. So if you keep on going, you've got your running deal or your running shoes, which I'm already in need for a good pair, because of course you're not supposed to have, I don't know if you know, a pair of shoes for like 8 years, guys. You're supposed to have them for a little while. When they start to wear, it's time for a new pair of shoes, and they can tell you, here's proof that your shoes, you need a new pair. But you've got all these different tennis shoes, or running shoes, pardon me, and then of course they're coming at those great prices there, and in every brand. So if you are a Nike fan, you've got those things here. If you're looking for something that's a little more budget conscious, or if you're looking for less of a running shoe, but something else, just like a general shoe, you can of course find those here. And here's one of the really handy things that I found. So this is all these boxes, and you're like, how am I supposed to find that exact pair of shoes that I was looking for? So they come over here and they'll actually tell you, here's the style number, here's exactly what you're looking for on the box label, so you can find it yourself. Or of course you can always just ask a team member to help you out. Another great thing that you might not know is that, let's say you come and you're like, I want that shoe, but they're out of it in your size. Like this is a super cute shoe. $44. It's red, it's black, but you're like, hey, I needed a size 8 and they don't have that. All you have to do is let them know, and if they don't have it in stock, they'll locate it and they'll ship it to your house. So, and that's going to be free of charge. So, you know, in just a couple of days, you'll have the pair of shoes that you were looking for. Another fun fact, like I said, it's for the whole family. Are these not the cutest little shoes?
Those are precious.
Those are precious. But as we all know, when you have little ones, their feet, like, oh my gosh, I don't know, they grow overnight, and you're constantly trying to buy new shoes for them to fit their feet, because they tell you they're too tight, they're too fat, they're too short, they're too long. So you've got your tennis shoes here, and you're not having I spent so much time trying to find the right kind of shoe here, which I've already been told these are the ones that your daughter wants, right? Because not only do they have everything, like every emoticon possible, they're sparkly, they're pink, and they're purple. So these twinkle toes, they have them here, and these are the high top version with that.
Wish
and
I had them in my size.
Oh yeah, I know you're always a man with a sparkle. But they also have like the sandals and this, the other shoes. So if they're not necessarily looking for a sports shoe, we're looking at $9. So at that particular price, you can really keep your kids in shoes. And these are really cute shoes too. So it's not like you're putting them in a pair of shoes hoping like, okay, are these going to last me 3 or 4 months? It's all right if they have those growing sizes, because we're only spending prices at $9.99. You're all right with that. That's like what, that was like less than our Starbucks this morning. So can't really beat that. Well, and I know I'll probably spend a good deal of time here trying to find a pair of new shoes. And then, like most of the time, I'm always wearing sandals when I run in. You do have your try-on socks here. So if you're just having a run in and you're like, oh, I need a new pair of running shoes, they're going to be able to have those here for you. But there's tons and tons of socks, because why don't you need socks, right? You always need socks. They come in those great, bundles. And then there's the guy stuff too, because, I guess you want a pair of shoes too, right, honey? Yeah, you need a pair of shoes. And not only do they have the running shoes, but they're going to have boots. They're going to have all the other kinds of outdoor things. So they don't necessarily always need a tennis shoe. You're going to need something else too. So these are more like your camping, hiking, all of those things. I don't even know necessarily, but if you look down there, you've even got all your boots, which I know better to let you go down there, because then that's where you're looking. And
work boots, rubber
boots,
camping boots, hunting boots.
It's all those kinds of things that you need. So you can find it here. And again, if they don't necessarily have your size, they can always order it in for you. They can help you out to find something if you're not quite sure exactly what you're looking for. And then make sure you're always picking up those socks, because there's something about washers and dryers. They eat your socks, right? Like, we will buy a pack of like 20 socks, and then 2 weeks later, they're all gone. So you can never have too many socks, especially when you have kids. But we're gonna keep on moving, because we could spend all day long talking about shoes. But of course, there's more shoes here. But these are like your sandals that you would wear, like maybe coming home from practice, going out to the pool. These are your all-purpose, because as far as I'm concerned, you can always have a pair of flip-flops, and it's always flip-flop season in Texas, right? And at that price, at $20 for a pair of Nikes, you really can't go wrong. Now, look over here. Guaranteed best prices in Texas. This might be my very favorite thing I just found out about Academy, and I thought I knew everything there was to know about Academy Sports and Outdoors, but they'll beat any competitor's advertised price by 5%. So what that means, if you're like me and you're like, hey, those are really cool, but can I get on Amazon? And can I find them cheaper here? And you can look online, and that's great. And if it's the exact same item and they find out they have this exact same blue pair of, Nike flip-flops here, and they have them advertised at, let's say they were $19.99 here, and let's say maybe they're $15.99 on there. They'll not only meet that price, but they're gonna beat that price by 5%. So you'll need to make sure you bring in the advertisement, show them on your phone, whatever proof you can say, hey, I found this at a cheaper price. And they're not just gonna meet it, they're gonna beat it. And you can get more information about that on Mama Challenge, because I've got all the details and links for some of those small exclusions that they have for like special deals, things like that. But we'll talk about that a little bit more as we keep on going on. So like I said, they have so many shoes in the store, and these are even, sandals, your water shoes, your flip-flops, your thongs. It's like everything that you could possibly need. And they still have them in store, because I've noticed some of the stores have already started rolling out all of their summer stuff, which is crazy to me, because we just hit July 4th, right? But it's going pretty hard. right now. And of course, going back to school, you're going to need a backpack. So granted, most of us go back to school, like say in a month or so. You can go ahead and come out. You could wait until like that tax holiday, but really if you come out now, you're going to get what you want and be able to try it out. So for instance, this is a really cool one they've got out from Nike as well. And then it's the mesh so they can kind of see what's in it. Pardon me. And you've got everything, every color, every shape, every size, and every need. So if maybe you need, I know honey, you used a backpack for your work bag for the longest time, right? You can come out here and come in and find those and get really anything that you want before the craziness of back to school. Because that's like the worst thing we do. We all wait for back to school and then we're like, wait, there's nothing there. Yeah, because everybody else did the same thing. So we're gonna keep on going here. And really guys, you wonder who's gonna come out at this time of day, but the store is pretty busy. As you can tell, we kind of keep bumping into customers. So hopefully they're not gonna be too upset with us as we kind of give you your tour from home, because that's the kind of stuff that we do. Now baby, I need you to restrain yourself because this is probably coming to your favorite place in the store. It's the grilling area, right? And apparently you're not alone because there are a lot of folks here trying out those grills, the smokers. I mean, if you look down here, it's like everything. It's the brush, it's the timers. It's really, I can't even imagine what else you need other than your meat, right? Meat, vegetables, whatever, you gotta go to the grocery store for that, but otherwise they've got you handled here. So there's a lot of smokers. You can see those prices. I mean, those are pretty heavy duty because we've priced a lot of smokers over the years. And you start off with the smaller one and then you realize, no, I did really need the bigger one. So that's when you start looking at these guys. I mean, this is like heavy duty. I am going to smoke some meat, which that's exactly what you did for the 4th, right? Took the deer meat out and smoked it and do this for a couple of hours. This is a pretty great deal here, but that isn't, you know, if you're not looking to smoke some meat or need 5 or 6 racks, they've got a little bit of everything here. This one I've heard is a pretty huge deal and that people have been flying to it. So it's usually $279. They've got it for $30 off. So this is a pretty great deal for that $249. And this right here is a 4-top or a 36-inch griddle. So you can throw this outside. You could take this, you know, camping with us, and you can really do like a whole meal sitting out on this flat top. So you might be back for this one. We'll have to see about that because I have one that I'm looking to as well. I really like these Weber, that especially that kind of gold color one, because you know we all need to accessorize our grills. And that one's a pretty great price, and you can just throw that one in the back of the truck or wherever you need it, and you've got a great grill setup. But here's the one that I want, so we might have to fight about this one. So a lot of us know about that green thing, you know, the oval-esque one they've got. This is actually an exclusive brand to Academy. This is the Kamado ceramic charcoal grill from Outdoor Gourmet, and as you see, this is like the full setup. I mean, this is the whole thing, all the stuff to make the pizzas, all the things your friends have been, you know, raving about, saying you got to get one. But at this price, you can actually afford to get one, and it comes with these sides as well. So this is everything you need, and again, you've got it at about half the price. So this is what I'm wanting. What do you think? Yeah, you can take that one, no doubt at all. But they've got, like I said, they've got everything. You've even got barbecue sauce here, which that Slap Ya Mama, that's the one that you get, right? Like you put it on everything.
Pretty regular.
Yeah, we put that one on everything. There's both the large one, and then what's the difference between the red one and the yellow one?
Spicy.
Ah, that's the one I don't touch. So the red one's his, the yellow one's is the rest of ours. But this is all your stuff that you need, and I can never say enough that everybody needs like a skillet, and you can't have too many skillets, whether you're using them outdoors or using them in the kitchen. You really should have any of these sets that we have here. And there's actually one that we got for, this was actually our Christmas gift for everyone last year. So you had like a whole setup and everything, and it was 8-piece. It was heavy too. I mean, that was serious present there, but I mean, $70. Go ahead and get your Christmas presents now. Call this done.
We fight over which ones stay at home and let's go camping.
Because I need my skillets, and you go take them out to the wilderness and they may not come back to me. That doesn't go well with me.
Heavy duty, they last.
Yes, they do, and a little bit of seasoning. This is one of the best deals ever because one of the greatest buys I ever had was going to buy a table. And you, again, holidays, birthday parties, garage sales, you're like, oh, I need a table. This is your table. You should always have this. It comes with a handle, super heavy duty. And it, guys, at like $35, I mean, that's a great deal to not have to rent it. Because if you've ever had to rent a table, you know that's almost the price of renting it. So why don't you just go ahead and buy it and then you have your own. Now, here is the rainbow of chairs. So things, again, that we come to Academy for on a pretty often basis. We're like, oh, I forgot my chair. So whether you're going to a festival or you're going to going camping like we are this weekend or whatever it is, you always need chairs. And so here's like your normal prices, right? And you're looking and you're like, okay, that's like $10, $15, and you think that you've got a pretty good deal. Check this out. $4.99. So for less than $5, they're 50 cents off, you can come and grab one of these in like every color of the rainbow. You got pink, you got purple, you got whatever. And then for just an additional $5, these are actually the clamps that go onto the umbrella. And those are going to include your UPF, sun protection, as well as, of course, the fact that you've got the shade. So you've got a whole deal there for just like $10. So fantastic deal. Come and stock up on those alone. But in like, you know, the biz, I'm going to tell you, that's not all, folks. So let's keep on going to the fun places that they have here in the store, because this is where things are going to get really bad, because you're going to probably want to go off and do other stuff, because this is what I call his side of the store, with all the fishing and camping and hunting stuff. So as you see here, you've got all of your pool gear. And, you know, if this looks familiar to your Academy store, it's because it is. They do that on purpose, that no matter where you go, that you're going to be able to generally find exactly what you're looking for when you walk into any Academy store. So here's all your pool stuff that you still need. Because, again, we're just in the middle of July. It's not even like, you know, we're just really getting things going for your lake time or pool time. And I know we even just went to Mexico, and so we put wraps in the suitcase because you needed them at the pool. So we have all of these things here. I mean, great buys, things that you normally are like, okay, I'm gonna have to spend $10, $20. These are like $5, $6. So great deal. Come and get out your, you know, your pool supplies, all that kind of good stuff. We've got your umbrellas, and you're gonna want to be looking for these things like this here that are red and they say hot deal, because that means they're at, you know, they're already at super low prices, but now they're at really great buys that you're gonna want to make sure you take out on. So yesterday I had to, when I came through and was kind of like looking at all this stuff here and getting my own sneak peek, I was like, what is this thing? So it looks like a noodle, right? It is not just a noodle. It is a 6-can thermofoam insulated beverage can cooler. So wherever you go, you can put in your cans, put it on your back. So you could be like going in
out
your...
in the water.
Yeah. And you can go float with it. So rather than having like the big cooler, you just need like 6, or you're going to go like going down the river.
Pretty cool.
Yes. So great price on that one. That's less than $10. So even if you just used it for a weekend, it'd be totally worth it. But if you're going to go like down the river, go and floating, and you're like, I got to go buy a raft to go and put the cooler in for everybody, forget that. Just grab one of these and put it on your back, and you don't have to worry about whether or not that cooler is going to, you know, drift away or rope to you. So I can already tell from your eyes, you're like, and look, we are purchasing one of those in a minute. But as well, they've got the water misters, they've got everything here. Party pong. There's another thing we probably should, we're meeting up with some friends, and this ideally would be some entertainment. You've got your bag toss, or, you know, cornhole here, and then you've got your party pong. So these are all the supplies. It's not just the things that you need for grilling or the big furniture, but it's all the accessories and stuff too. So, and we're moving. So guys, check that out. We've got a line. It's a pretty big line here. We've got, so we're not just joined by those first 100 and 200 folks. I think we've gotten quite a bit more friends over here in the section. So we're going to kind of carefully walk around them, because I want to make sure when you're in Rockwall, of course, you're going to be talking about fishing, right? Because there's beautiful lake right literally out the doors from this Rockwall location. So let's go take a look at that. Wow. So I did find out yesterday when people do openings and stuff like that for this for these academies, a lot of people do like go around to all of them because they know they're going to get some great buys and they're going to get some great giveaways as well. Like, yeah, it is quite the maze because we got lots of folks here. But as we are, you can go ahead and take a look at this stuff. So of course, this is all your gear, your t-shirts, your shorts, everything that you're going to need for your outdoor stuff. So these are people who have gotten, these people have already gotten their Rambler. And here we go. Excuse me. Here we go. So like I was saying, this is your fishing, like, oh my gosh, it's everything you can need. So you've got your lures, you've got your reels. They've got stuff here I don't even know what you really need it for, but I do know this section pretty well because this is where you find those like starter reels. So when we took our daughter fishing for her first time, do not think for 5 seconds we didn't have a pink and purple reel. So we had cute little things, and that's like part of the fun is for them to come out and pick out their rod and reel. And this is all the stuff that you're going to need. And then when you're like me and maybe you haven't fished in a long time or still don't know much about fishing, you don't necessarily have to get a Star Wars rod here, or we do have a Star Wars. See, like I said, there's stuff I don't even know that's probably in my garage. But this right here are all of your kits. So this is all the stuff. So for instance, I would totally be on for getting this one. I mean, it's going to have my little tiny tackle box. Look at that perfect little size. All the things that I need. And of course it's pink. So not too terribly girly, but still a little bit fun. $13.99 for all that. Going camping for the weekend, that's a great buy. But if you're looking for that little bit more accelerated fishing experience, they've got these setups here. This is from Shakespeare, and you'll be able to grab one of those. However, for those of us that are a little bit more, looking for something a little more intense, or you're a little bit more, it's less of a hobby once in a while, but something else, you can come over to these reels and really pick it up and actually feel it. So let's take a look here. You can really feel exactly this is going to be the way that you cast it out. This is going to be, again, I don't know a whole bunch about it, which is why I would ask my team member to come and help me out here. But you can get and really touch. You can kind of look all the way down. They've got tons of options here for your reel. And then, of course, what would it be without having your rod? So you can come over here, pick up your rod, kind of feel the weight of it for whatever your purpose is going to be, whether or not you're going on, a bass boat to go fishing, or you're looking for something else like, even going fly fishing, which is one of the things that I talked about. I heard that there's some really good fly fishing, for instance, at Oklahoma. I don't know. I'll have to let you guys know, but you can get everything that you need in for your fishing experience here at Academy. So let's keep on going because I have a feeling that line is only going to get longer today as people start to realize, oh my gosh, the Academy's open. They did soft open the day before July 4th, so they've had people coming in all week long, but today and tomorrow are the big giveaway experiences that you want to make sure that you join. So as I was saying, all your water sports, so here's your boating equipment. So if you've realized, oh my gosh, I forgot a life jacket, you want to go kayaking, whatever it is that you want to do, you're going to be able to find it here. Now kind of switching gears here. Now, maybe you're not the fisherman, but of course we're all should be Cowboys fans. Here you go. Here's your stuff. So if you're picking up, you're going to the game, or you're just heading out to go and hang out at a friend's, this is going to be the place for you to come out and come and grab your stuff. These are pretty cute. I mean, you've got really everything that you need, or maybe it's just a gift that you're buying for somebody. You're going to be able to find it. So let's keep on going here. So there's some other stuff if you kind of look over that people are they're picking up here. So this isn't even just the things that are necessarily listed in the flyer, which I'm going to tell you guys about more in a little bit. These are other items, so they're letting them pick those out. They're in line, they're getting other fun stuff. In addition to, they already have their Yeti Ramblers in their hands. So let's keep going. Excuse me. All right, guys. So like I said, this is a pretty busy place for this weekend. So I highly suggest that you make some plans to come out. So if you just kind of keep on looking, You're gonna find things. If you're around here in Rockwall, you probably already got your flyer here. And this is gonna be kind of your guide for everything that's coming out this weekend, as well as on mamachallenge.com. I have all of these details. So we're kind of back to the front of the store, but no experience would be complete at Academy for me if we didn't do some shopping. So kind of see here, there's tons of stuff, and you can see all those red signs that say hot deals out here. So you've got your Under Armour, you've got all their exclusive brands that they have here at Academy, as well as Nike, and they're going to be at those great prices there too. So make sure that I'm going to have a little time when we're done with this to go shopping. More of those chairs for that under $5 price, but it's this stuff that we really want to be reminding you of. So this morning they started off with those Yetis. So those Yetis are probably already out, and as we saw, we already have the first of the cooler winners. But don't worry if you're not able to come out, because they also have from 10 to 4 this morning, you can bring the kids out and you'll be able to go fishing in their Shakespeare catch tank. They also have hourly $50 Academy gift card giveaways happening from 1 to 3. So if you're not a morning person, you want to come out this afternoon, you can come out for those giveaways, because those are pretty good. And there's going to have samples and fun stuff that's going on in store. Now, Friday, let's say you're at work or whatever and you just don't have time for it, don't worry. On Saturday, you also have a lot of opportunities. So the big one is their mystery gift card. And this is what people talk about when they're talking about, Academy giveaways. And all of their grand openings, because if you're one of the first 150 customers in line at 8 a.m., you're going to show them like, hey, I like you on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. They're going to give you a mystery gift card, and that can be anywhere between $20 and $500. So if that's not worth your time, because $500 at Academy is like a Christmas shopping spree, right? Honey, what would you buy if you got a $500 gift card at Academy?
I don't know. That'd be a tough choice. I'd definitely get those sunglasses. Probably stop at the department we didn't go to.
Lots of camping and hunting gear.
Camping, hunting, yeah.
Alrighty, well, we know what he'd be getting. I probably would be more inclined to go over a little shopping for everybody, get everybody ready for back to school. But whatever you're looking for, you're going to be able to find it on that giveaway. And then they're still going to be doing the Shakespeare catch tank from 10 to 4. Now, Carhartt, do you guys know what the Carhartts are? Because those are the big, I know my family knows what Carhartts are, because of those big canvas, like overalls and jackets that you use if you've got somebody who works out, outdoors quite a bit. They'll definitely know what a Carhartt is. And so they're going to free gift with a $50 purchase. That's from 10 to 4. And then like literally this list, it's Oakley, Academy, Remington, Adidas, Spalding, Wolverine, Yeti, Skechers. All of this stuff, that's all going to be going on this weekend. So guys, there's really no reason why you shouldn't make it out, especially if you live here close in Rockwall. It's definitely worth the stop. For all these giveaways, they're making it fun for you to come out. They're making it fun for everybody in the family to come out. They're giving you some of these great giveaways like I was telling you guys earlier. So this is that Echo X Gear outdoor and waterproof speaker, $200 right there. And then I know that there are the Magellan fishing shirts, and those, my dad totally swears by those because he loves those, whether he's going on vacation or just on the weekend. And those give you the air and the nice and cool, but keep you the shade. Those are buy one, get the second one off 50%. So you're going to use this stuff, so why don't you just take up on the deals while you can. Stock up before back to school, before all the craziness that's going to happen. And then, of course, you'll be able to find all that information on mamachallenge.com. We'll be loading that up pretty soon for you, as well as one more special giveaway coming to you from the Academy. It's a $100 gift card for someone on mamachallenge.com. So if any of you commented today, you'll be able to be an entry in that, as well as you can go onto the mamachallenge.com and you'll be able to see the picture of the Academy, be able to click on that, look through all the information that we've talked about today, and also be able to enter for that $100 gift card. And there'll be several different ways that you can enter. So all you got to do to win a $100 gift card at Academy. And then, of course, you can always come out this weekend, all the fun that they're going to be having. Get more details on mamachallenge.com. So I don't think I have any more questions. Do we have any more questions? Anyone? Like I said, I know it was early, but we're happy to be able to help. You guys can always give us a question on there, and I'll definitely get you an answer from someone here at Academy. But I hope that you guys had a good morning, enjoying your coffee. mamachallenge.com this morning, and we look forward to seeing you again on the next Mama Challenge Live. Bye, y'all.